Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Karen, and this is Belladonna Grace. Hope you're doing well tonight, or today, or whenever you're seeing this message. If you haven't yet, you feel free to like and subscribe. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, then you'll get a notification on whenever I post a video. Okay, so today we're going to look at the financial. Let's see where we are financially. See if we get some advice where we're going, where we're heading, how we're doing with our finances. All right. I'll just do 3 decks today. We'll put 8 cards on each deck. Oops. Okay, we'll put Hematite on the first one. Let's put Garden Stone on the second one. And let's see, I'll have to put Black Obsidian. These are more of the earth colored ones. Hopefully it'll give us some better insights. All right, so choose 1, 2, and 3, and we'll get started. Chemistry. So you may have suffered a little bit of financial setback. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so there may be some hits and misses. Or I may, like with this, it looks like it's a small setback, but maybe in your life it was a larger setback. So it's just that because we're doing a general reading, that's why it'll, so, but you should get a few hits that resonate, hopefully. All right, so it looks like you had a little bit of a setback. You may have come up with a plan or something like that to produce income again, and you may not have stuck with that plan. So you kind of, if there's the future doesn't look too bad. So it looks like either you did have a setback or you it's just a little more than worry. So it's not it's a bit beyond worry. So it looks like something actually happened, or you got triggered because you lost some money, or you had to take an income cut, or or a little bit of a financial loss, perhaps, like if you had investments or something like that. You tried to come up with a new plan, you didn't quite see it through, it looks like. And then we have, here we come. So if you stick with tradition and what you know, like you may already have like, or you may have to go to a same kind of job that you used to do before, if that's where your financial thing was, or you make investments that you had before. If you go back to what you know and what has proven to be working out in the past, this might this might be really beneficial for you. Um, there may be some family money coming too as well, like somebody could help you out, or you could be providing. But there's definitely like this is a very good sign of money coming in, or like making money yourself, or it's brought in through family members, helping you out, or in fact you're helping people out. It could also be that too. Um, if you come up with a new plan, you might be a bit a planner and a self-starter perhaps. If you do come up with a new plan, you're going to have to make some decisions um, about which direction to go, if you should follow your head or your heart. What do you think is right, or what do you feel is right? Um, let's see. Let's see if it has, I'll go further here. Action, discipline, right. Yeah, so it's something like I think you tried something different. It could have been that you tried something different and it didn't pan out. If you go back to traditional ways of earning money or traditional ways of doing your finances, perhaps it's a method of you budgeting, how you budgeted, whatever. If you go back to that, um, then you'll get a little bit of a boost. You'll settle yourself better with money, and then you can think about starting something new. Um, let's see. Let's go on more progress. Yeah. So yeah, you're doing well despite the setback. That because that's what this is. This is you the money coming, and then maybe even starting uh, another idea, which you may be stuck at. It's not going much past that. So hopefully you've made it to the stage, or if you haven't, then you're going to come to the stage where you'll be a little more settled. Either money's going to come in for you, somebody will give you money, or you'll be well enough to share the wealth. Okay. You do seem to have a good sense of money, good money sense. All right. I hope that helped or provided some advice for you. And we'll go on to the next one. Okay. Garden stone. Okay. What we've got here is you are being tight with your money right now, which is just it's a smart idea. It's always smart, I guess, especially during this time. If you're looking at this at another time and we're not experiencing the COVID, we're not in the throes of the COVID-19 pandemic. Um, it's funny. You have a sense that you do have a fear probably of losing your money. I think that's more that what that is than you taking. You do have a fear, so you kind of hang on to your money. You're more of a heart person than a financial like wizard or something like that. Your forte is better with emotions, and you're better at like if we're speaking of wealth, then being able to handle your emotions, being able to share your emotions, being able to help others, you probably have that done very well. So that's where you're wealthy. So and here we have being defensive. So you really seem to be protecting your money a lot. You might obviously have an emotional attachment to it. Well, we all do. I mean, nobody wants to have money. It does wreak with our emotions. Um, this is more of a fear. The tower card is when like the foundations all fall apart. But in this reading, it's more like a fear. It's not like a thing that's going to happen. This is a fear of yours of losing everything, and making the wrong choice, and messing up and stuff like that. Um, so don't, that's fear. That's fear based. It's not actual. This is not actual. So you will have to work for your money though. It's not going to come to you. Let's see. Clarity. We'll just do a few of these. Bonding. Nice. Passion. Yeah, so if you have the opportunity, of course, to do work, to somehow make money doing something that involves your emotions, you're probably a very good feeler, and maybe a kind person as well. Um, and I get a really strong sense that you like to work with your emotions, or that you're very adept at managing your emotions, perhaps. Um, so if you are looking to start a new career, to work on something, if you work on something that perhaps even a side business where your emotions are involved, this may take you a lot further, and you may find uh, a nice place for your emotions to really expand and to like be part of your business if that's what you're thinking of, starting a business or even a job. I mean, it doesn't even really matter what job you take because, like I say, this is general reading. So, you could actually take a job that's involved somehow with your passion and your emotions, or you can just do any job and you can still, express that side of yourself, your emotions and your love. I like that. All right. So right now, you don't. It looks like things are going to do well, but you have to work for your money. Okay, you can't. If you're thinking of retiring, maybe not yet. All right, continue working. Okay, so we'll go to the next reading. Okay, Black Obsidian. Ooh. You don't seem to be very concerned about your money at the moment. Let's just see. Okay, so um, you seem to be doing not too bad, or you're not thinking about your finances too much. You got a lot of other things going on than your finances. You may have come here to just check in to see if it would say something about your finances. Um, you will have to, if you don't start looking after your finances or taking a check, maybe watching your budget a bit like that, you could end up like having some debts and stuff like that. Okay. Um, if if you're offered help or if you're offered jobs or ways to make money, however it is through investments, everyone earns money all differently, or it's through a job or something like that. It'd be wise to consider it. But just because you take a 9 to 5 job doesn't mean you're trapped or feel that you can't get out. If you have a sense that like working or having a 9 to 5 job is just like not for you, um, you could, if there's nothing else, it's not a bad option to work 9 to 5. You won't get stuck. You you just have to make sure that you do uh, take a look at your money and make sure that you're not going to leave yourself stuck where you have like where you end up with debt or you end up not being able to pay what you want to pay because you just keep thinking the money's just going to keep coming in. Um, we'll have to stop it there. It does say happiness, so you're actually probably feeling pretty good right now. And if you don't have, let's say, money issues, let's say you have like millions or whatever in the bank or something like that, then you actually don't have to. But if you um, don't forget that part of your life. Don't forget that financial part, and don't forget that you might have to, tighten tighten your purse a little bit here and there, or your purse doesn't have to be female. I mean, and I'm thinking of the old-fashioned purse that men wore as well. Um, Tighten your belt. There's a male expression. Um, okay, so but for now, you're fine, and I'm glad you're and being emotionally well off and and having fun is essential for life as well. It's essential, and you may not need to. Some of you may not have to even look at your finances, but you'll know for yourself whether you have tons of money or not. And if you don't have a lot of money, it's time to start looking at your finances. All right. So I hope that resonated somewhat, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.